Hey everyone! Welcome to Update X24H, your go-to channel for the latest news, hottest dramas, breaking stories, and all the buzz from the world of entertainment. We're here to keep you updated, entertained, and always in the loop. Hit that subscribe button and join our growing family, because here at Update X24H, we bring you the news that matters, the drama you love, and the stories you can't miss. Thanks for being part of our community. Let's stay connected, stay updated, and keep the good vibes rolling.
The moment did not arrive with raised voices or flashing lights. It arrived quietly, almost unnoticed at first, and that was precisely why it struck so deeply. In a room where words are usually weighed, rehearsed, and carefully softened, one sentence landed without protection. It did not ask for attention, yet it commanded it. When Liu Yuning calmly admitted that Zhao Lusi was someone he admired deeply, the atmosphere shifted in a way no one could have predicted. There was no gasp, no immediate reaction, just a brief stillness that felt heavier than applause. That pause carried meaning. It suggested that what had just been said was not meant to impress, but to be honest. And in an industry where honesty is often hidden behind performance, that single moment became a quiet shock that rippled far beyond the room itself. What made it unsettling in the best possible way was the simplicity. Liu Yuning did not dress his words in humor, nor did he hide them behind vague compliments. He spoke with a steadiness that suggested this thought had lived with him for a long time. There was no urgency in his tone, no attempt to turn the moment into something larger than it was. Yet the restraint was exactly what made it powerful. It felt less like a statement made for an audience and more like a truth that had finally found the right moment to surface. For viewers, it created an instant pull, a feeling that something genuine had just slipped through the carefully controlled surface of celebrity life. As the name left his lips, the reaction across the room was subtle but unmistakable. Zhao Lusi did not respond immediately. Her expression shifted just enough to reveal surprise, then softened into a smile that seemed to arrive before she could stop it. It was not the smile of someone acknowledging praise on cue. It was warmer, more personal, as if she had been caught off guard by sincerity. In that brief exchange, the space between them felt smaller, not because of proximity, but because of shared understanding. Viewers sensed it instinctively. This was not a scene designed to be replayed. It was a moment that happened once and could not be replicated in the same way again. The reason this confession traveled so quickly across platforms was not because it promised romance or controversy. It spread because it felt human. Fans did not rush to label or define what they had seen. Instead, they lingered on the tone, the timing, the expressions that could not be rehearsed. Many commented not on what was said, but on how it felt to witness it. There was a collective recognition that this was not about revealing a relationship, but about revealing respect. In a culture where admiration is often expressed through awards, rankings, or public endorsements, hearing it spoken plainly carried a different weight. What followed only deepened the impact. There were no clarifying posts, no playful follow-up comments, no attempts to steer the narrative. Liu Yuning returned to his composed professional presence, and Zhao Lusi continued with her bright, approachable demeanor. The absence of explanation allowed the moment to breathe. It signaled that there was nothing to defend or embellish. For many viewers, this silence was reassuring. It suggested that the exchange did not need validation from headlines or speculation to exist meaningfully. As fans revisited older interviews and shared past clips, the tone of the conversation remained unusually calm. Rather than searching for hidden clues, people spoke about how rare it felt to see admiration expressed without expectation. Some reflected on their own experiences of being acknowledged quietly, without ceremony, and how those moments often stay with us longer than grand declarations. Others noted how the interaction reminded them why they were drawn to certain public figures in the first place, not because of perfection, but because of authenticity. This moment did not alter careers or redefine public images overnight. Its power lay in its modesty. It showed that a single, sincere admission can resonate more strongly than a carefully orchestrated reveal. By refusing to dramatize the exchange, both Liu Yuning and Zhao Lusi allowed it to remain what it was, a genuine expression of regard. That authenticity is what made viewers feel connected, as though they had witnessed something quietly meaningful, rather than something meant to be consumed and forgotten. In the days that followed, discussions continued, but they carried a reflective tone rather than urgency. People spoke about respect, about inspiration, about the courage it takes to speak plainly in an environment that rewards spectacle. The moment became a reminder that admiration does not always need to be loud to be heard. Sometimes it is the calmest words that echo the longest. If this story stayed with you, it is likely because it touched on something familiar. We all recognize the power of being seen without performance. That is why this quiet confession continues to circulate, not as a headline to be argued over, but as a feeling to be remembered. It invited viewers to pause, to reflect, and to appreciate the rare simplicity of sincerity in a world that often moves too fast to notice it. Thank you for spending these moments with Update X 24H. If stories like this resonate with you, consider subscribing to our channel and turning on notifications so you do not miss future updates. Your support allows us to continue sharing meaningful moments, thoughtful reflections, and real-life stories that go beyond the surface. We appreciate you being part of our community, and we look forward to exploring more moments that remind us why genuine connection still matters.